Rain day. We have our mini sitting here. We have a lot of rain today. We're having an issue. Something that was not expected. But good thing I have locates in place. This is a semi. One house, two houses. So a semi is two houses attached. It's only attached by that. We got a lot of downspouts here. Anyways, let's go have a look inside and see what's going on. Shall we? Alright. So this is a rental property. Alright. It's a little dark in here. Of course, I brought my phone in for a light. Oh, there's some wetness there. As you can tell, they're doing a whole lot of finishing in here. They got drywall going on, electrical. Looks like they're going to be putting some linoleum down. This is a rental unit. They actually own the house and live in the house next door, which is much larger. We got water. That's the wall, half of it. Where we're looking at outside. All right, we got a light. All right, it's dry down there. Now they're putting quite an investment into this. Obviously they're having it completely redone. Yeah, we got water coming in. Right at that wall. Yeah, not good. There's a fair bit of it. Wow, I can actually see it dripping right here. Yeah, there's a lot of water coming in there. See it dripping? Right off the tar paper? Yep. That means it's dry up here. That's the water line, water meter. There's no water leaking obviously because that's where it comes in from the city services, and the leak is starting up top. I really want to rip that vapor barrier down. I ain't gonna do that though. See a little bit of moisture. Oh yeah. Oh wow. There's a lot of moisture. A lot of moisture in that insulation. Look at this. Not good. Not good. I need to pull that off. Oh, they're gonna hate me. No one's living here, so obviously the ABS isn't leaking either. I really didn't want to touch that insulation with my hands. Ugh, it's gonna be itchy later. I think I'm gonna have to go grab a knife and open that up. They'll have to reseal it with tuck tape. I gotta open it up and see where it's coming. Let's check it out. Alright, so all I'm doing here is I want to open it up. See if the leak is coming actually from the foundation or from the roof. So we'll just cut this open. It can be fixed very simply. Some tuck tape, etc. Oh, I really don't want to be touching this with my hands. Okay, I see more moisture. Let's cut this all the way up. Oh, come on. I wish I would have brought a light with me. Yeah, you can stick to that. Alright. So, I see a lot of moisture coming from higher up. That's not a good sign. Well, easier to fix the roof than to dig up all the way around the building. Put the knife down. Let's see if a contractor has a light somewhere around here. Probably not. Let's have a look. Alright, so I borrowed the drywaller's step stool here. Got my flashlight, my phone. See how high that water's coming from? Up top. That is not the foundation leaking. This has been going on for a while. Look at the mold. Look at the mold. Holy crap. Oh, cool. You see all the molding behind there? Where that plate is? That's where the foundation wall ends. This is the floor from above us. So finished grade on the foundation is actually, wow, way down here. So yeah, it's not the foundation that's leaking. They'd be the bearer of bad news, but this got to come down. All this vapor barrier they put up. Alright, I'm going to do that right now. And we'll have a quick look. So, you can see all the moisture in that, where the black mold is. Look at that moisture. My goodness. And that is well above finished grade. You can see it even below it. And it seems to stop right around there. Which is not far off of the return wall. It's right at the corner where the problem is. I'm gonna go outside and have a look. That's raining. See how much water is coming down off that roof. Let's go check that out. Alright, so look at the moisture on that wall. Look at that. Wow. So there's the top of the foundation wall. The brick's sitting directly on it. This may be a quick fix. What possibly may be happening, you see that water coming down there? It may be hitting this and then going back in underneath here. There's actually a space between this and the sheathing and behind it, because you got to get airflow in behind it. So, I think our problem is all this water coming down here. Look at that, that's like a river. I put my hand there. It's like a river of water coming down. Right in behind this, there's actually weeping vents in this. They call this J-trim. There's weeping vents in that. So it's coming down in behind that. Holy crap. And it's going in behind the brick. That's exactly what's going on here. Exactly what's going on. As you can see how much is running off here. Insulation in my throat, gotta love it. Should have been wearing a mask for that, but I was not expecting to tear this down. Yeah, look at it build up there. That's a lot of water coming down there. And this is all that's coming off of that whole brick ledge. Just a few drips. Houston, we have a problem. It also might be going in. Look at all the water coming off there. It may be going in on that piece of J-trim too. Right in behind that wall, but I don't really suspect that. I think it's going in behind this piece of J-trim, and not the J-trim on the roof, separating the roof from the siding. Yep. There should be a waterproof roofing membrane. I use Resisto. There's difference between the Resisto you use on, say, in a window, a rough-in window, and also where your valleys are, where it meets the house. I had my roof done last year and I had to ask for that, and only because I know the ins and outs of how to build a house. In fact, well, you guys will find out down the road. Yeah, that's a problem, but you know what? That is a lot better than redoing the whole foundation here, all the way around. My client's not going to be happy, but should be happy knowing that that's going to be a lot cheaper fix than digging everything up. This is why you always pay someone who knows what the hell they're doing. Don't hire the cheapest bid, ever. I mean ever. Always get at least 3. This would have been expensive even just to do the foundation here. We would have had to have this removed because you have a gas line coming to here. A gas fitter has to disconnect and reconnect that. I have to get them in here also to disconnect the electrical to it. And also, this lovely one right here with all your lovely coolants in it. You see how the neighbors is not leaking? And this one is. This tells me there was a lot of ice damming here and they never did nothing about it. That should all be caulked in between your fascia and your eaves trough. That should all be caulked from the top side. It's obviously not. If you do it on the bottom side, you're just gonna have trapped water. It's gotta be on the top side. Has to be on the top side. Yes. That's a bit of good news. My client should be happy. Anyways, I'm going to get in touch with her. Stay tuned, because you're going to see more videos like this. I didn't bother doing anything like this last year because, well, I just didn't. I want to share the knowledge that I have, not only with my guys, my staff, but with anybody who watches this channel. I could literally build you a house, a commercial building, steel framed, ICF, stick framed, whatever you want to do. I could build it for you. And I am licensed for that. I'm also licensed for water and sewer. But we only do residential stuff. We're not equipped to be doing the big city stuff like the company that's doing that job. And I wouldn't want to step on his toes. I know him pretty well. He's a friend with a friend of mine, so I'm not going to step on his toes at all. He's a good guy. He's a good man too. Anyways, I'm going to head back in the house, make a phone call, and let my client know exactly what's going on here. I brought some pipe just in case. I'm still going to connect pipe, because what we planned on doing here was putting a 4-inch corrugated solid pipe, running this right on out down to the ditch, connecting the neighbor's downspout and connecting this downspout into a 6-inch corrugated pipe, and then right out and down, because that's quite a water load. You can run 4 from there. That's minimal water coming off it. You can see it dripping. The whole thing is dripping. They didn't even do that around there and put a valley. This one either. Whoever the builder was for that, I know who the builder was, but holy jeez, like, don't be so cheap. That's a lot of water in that valley. I'm gonna stand back here, I'll show you. If I can get a look at it. Well, it's not a lot, but I mean, it's enough water in that valley to be pissing right down in the corner, overworking the foundation. This is a poured foundation. It's not cinder block. It's poured. It's probably 8-10 inch. Probably 10 inch, knowing the builder. I know them. They actually do a good job. This is not, this is why it's super important when the GC has these subs come in, to watch them like a hawk. It's unfortunate, but you got to. If you see something wrong, tell them you want it fixed, or they ain't getting paid, period. Yeah. Must have been a lot of ice damming. That's all damaged. The neighbors is not. That looks nice. That definitely does not. Yeah. Definitely gonna have to fix that up. They may have to pull the shingles off that one side and make sure there's a waterproof membrane right in that valley where it meets the exterior wall to the roof. In my mind, that's a must. That's something roofers should know that they have to do, included in your damn quote. That's the problem when you have a million companies going around. They'll put out the cheapest bid just to get the job. And it's sad, sad, sad. Anyways, I'm gonna head in the house, give my client a call. We are doing a lot of work here, so stay tuned. And we're doing a lot of work for them as well. You're gonna stay tuned for that. All that's gonna be taking place over the next year and a bit. Anyways, I'm gonna go back in and like I said, give my client a call, give her the good and bad news, but it is good news because it cost a whole lot more to do a waterproof membrane around this entire house than it would to fix that problem. Yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of this little video. You guys take care. God bless. Hopefully you learned something. Catch you on the next problem.